Yo. Alright, so this is gonna be my first video, just basically gonna start a series where I'm basically trying to make it as a trader. Um, Currently my portfolio is at 90,000 after taxes. So chilling at 90,000, and I guess I could go over kind of my um, background and stuff. And this is just going to be kind of, unfiltered content. And I'm just going to be kind of posting maybe every day, every time there's like an update, maybe every trade or once a week. I'll decide, but I'm just going to start posting just to start posting and, not make it perfect or whatever. Um, so some quick background. I basically started trading in end of last year, actually, or end of 2024, and during like Trump got elected and everything started going crazy and whatnot. And I had a small bag of XRP. Basically, I was working like, a regular job as a waiter, and then my extra money, I just was buying XRP like literally, yeah, like down here, like up to like 1.1. So my average was like around there, and I was selling up here, and so that was kind of like what gave me the capital to actually start. And so I with that money, I started trading meme coins, and it took me I think like a month or frick, what? It took me like a month or 2 months to actually start getting profitable. And yeah, so I started getting profitable. Oh my god, yeah, I should have just DCA'd it, to be honest. Like, there can't really be. Yeah. I started getting profitable like it was like February 2025 actually, so 2 months, 2-ish months, and yeah, basically was grinding it like literally every single day. Um, yeah, let's see, February, bam, March, every day, every day. And yeah, I was in college and I was also on the college soccer team, so like I couldn't even trade, the whole day, every day, basically just the morning. And yeah, I ran up to like, 120K at the very peak. During that time, the other trades that I had were just buying spot Bitcoin. Um, I bought a lot of Bitcoin and stocks here. This was like the tariff lows. Thought process there was basically just like, um, basically, Trump is most likely going to taco at some point, and that's what I was betting on. Like, coming all the way down like into this area, this starting to get into this level of support, and things were like getting really bearish, like people were getting really bearish, and it was kind of at like the point where it's like if Trump doesn't taco some point soon, things can genuinely like get bad. So I just started DCing here. I think I bought like, I didn't buy like a crazy amount. I think I bought 10 to 15K in stocks and 10 to 15K in Bitcoin, Ethereum, some other things. I think I bought Sui at one point, which deadass 2x'd during that whole time, which is crazy. And yeah, I think I sold my Bitcoin here, but I sold my stocks like somewhere here. I think, yeah. So this was where I bought, and I sold it like somewhere up here. So yeah, good trades. Like I made like 7K off of literally buying fucking VU, or which is basically S&P 500, and then I round tripped like 10K on the spot holdings into like a 3K profit or something like that. So yeah, and then other than that, the only other money that I got other than meme coins was farming airdrops. So I got 12K airdrop from Lighter. I was just doing like delta neutral farming, and the other side was actually extended, which hasn't dropped, but I have, it's basically, it's gonna be like a 10K airdrop, so that's gonna be nice. And then yeah, and then the rest of it was basically from trading memes and every day just grinding it. Um, yeah, so that's kind of like how I got to the point that I'm at now. This was like just a free $200. That's how I got to the point that I'm at now, and then taxes like completely fucked me. I think I paid like 18K in taxes, and I spent like a decent amount of money. So yeah, anyway, my portfolio is at 90K right now. I still have like a 10K airdrop on the way. Um, yeah, and so this kind of journey is gonna be finding ways to make passive income, and this is basically like what to expect in these videos. So like yeah, finding ways to make passive income, learning how to trade stocks better, which I have been, because like crypto is obviously, we know crypto has not been doing anything good. I mean, it's just been ranging here like fucking, I don't know, for the past like 3 months or whatever. And stocks, like look at this. I mean, I didn't think that there was any like crazy trade here, but you can even trade this like crypto like intraday, like you don't even have to be like an expert. Like this is the trending asset, right? Like you were trying to find trending assets to trade them, kind of like gold and silver a couple months ago. um, Stocks are literally just the trending asset here the past week, right? All you have to do is just find intraday setups like New York Open, every big candle, look, go for continuation, look, New York Open, bam, we reclaim these highs, you're in, we retest, you're in, retest here, come back, you're in. Yeah, and getting better at trading crypto, which I'm pretty good at trading like majors and like individual um, coins and whatnot. And then DeFi, which kind of goes with like funding arbitrage, farming perp dexes and airdrops. Yeah, and so currently where I'm at right now is just trying to not bleed out my money right now while things are not the best. Obviously they are really good, and the stock market, but in crypto, it's not the best. So, and also memes, like, while I'm here at this point, like, oh shit. Basically, like, while I'm just at my computer, you know, already doing other stuff, I'll just look at memes now. Like, if you're like considering getting into trading memes, I just don't think it's there. Like, if you're at zero right now, I just don't think it's there, to be honest. All I do now is just like when there's like an easy coin, like something that's like obviously good, I just, you know, get in and I'll just play that trend for like a scalp or whatever it is. But I'm not sitting here locked in like trenching 24/7 anymore. Um, yeah. And then sometimes like I'll keep some tokens on the watch list and buy the floor. But yeah, as of right now, I'm just trying not to just lose money. I'm trying to survive until like the next like really good times or good trends. Um, because like even now, if you're just patient, like there's still like things that you can really do well on. Like look at this, like there's some random meme goes like you can notice the strength down here and buy that like asteroid the I don't know if you're watching and you really trade memes at all or not, but there's still good opportunities. It's like you just need to be very very patient. That's it. And then so that's on this side. That's all I'm doing right now. And when it comes to stocks, I actually just got in AMD today. I got an AMD all-time high breakout, which has been pretty clean. And then I'm getting out of this break even, but yeah, I did buy this um, breakout. Not as clean. Stocks are just not as clean as crypto, but like I'm just like, all right, I can't just keep sitting here like shut it out and just not do anything. Uh, and then also ARM. I I mean this is like this just looks crazy. This chart is crazy good. Uh, if we finally break out here, it could be really good. And kind of just trying to learn, and then same thing with crypto. Like these breakouts have been so messy, you know. Like I'm basically waiting for like 8100 key high time frame level, and then hopefully the price starts like because it's like choppy, and I'm just hoping the price compresses at that level, which is why you trade key levels. Um, and then when it comes to DeFi, I was doing some funding arbitrage stuff, which is can actually be really profitable if you have like 20k plus to use. Like you don't even need like a crazy amount. I only use like 20 to 30k, and like these massive ranges, you can just open a delta neutral position and make like 3k, 3 to 4k in 2 months for literally nothing. Like 5x leverage on Bitcoin, you're not even close to getting stopped out on either direction. And then you also get points for the dexes that you're doing it on. So yeah, it's like a win-win. Um, right, but the thing is, you don't want to do it when it's high volatility and we're like actually breaking out of a range because you know I might at some point do some like 5x Bitcoin ones just because it's really really low risk, and I do want to farm some dexes still because there is opportunity still. But yeah, not really, not really doing that right now. And then the other DeFi stuff is Saturn and APXY, which is you can look those up, but those are basically stretch on chain. Um, Stretch. I don't know if you know, if whoever's watching knows what this is, but Michael Saylor is basically, this is Michael Saylor's company, like MicroStrategy, and you buy shares, you get 11% annually, 10 to like 11, 12% annually, and then he takes um, the money that you're buying the shares with and goes and buys Bitcoin. So, it's basically like a Ponzi scheme, but I mean, yeah, it is, right? But the thing is, they have like two, they have 2 years worth of cash to be able to pay out the dividends for everyone that owns the stock or shares of it. So it's like I'm not playing it to like be in for multiple years, right? Like I'm not gonna be in for more than 2 years. I don't care. Maybe if like the cash reserves get down to like 1 year, I would just completely get out. But other than that, I just don't care. And the thing that like Stretch on chain can do, which is why I'm pretty bullish on it. Well, obvious reasons, like you can use it as collateral while also gaining, you know, 10% APY, which is basically the highest yielding safe stablecoin. Safe, I guess. Like it's pretty safe. Like it's pretty, I guess for my risk tolerance, it's pretty safe. So anyway, I bought some YT on Pendle. I don't know, maybe you guys know what that is or you don't. Um, if you do, well, I got in early with a pretty, decently sized bag, and then the price went up, and basically as time goes on, it decays, but you gain points for the platform. But if a lot of people buy it, you actually go into the profit. So I basically just held into the profit, and then it decayed back to my break even, and I just got out, which is like a really good strategy for new things, new projects that you think are good. Um, I only did that for APXY though, but yeah. So then I closed out of that, and right now I have 10K in Saturn LP, 10K in APXY LP, and yeah, pretty bullish on it. Platform coins have been doing really well. Like Chip is literally insane. Edge, literally insane. I mean, I didn't really farm this as much as I should have. I had some like insider alpha on it too, and I didn't farm it as much as I should have. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, so basically the play with the airdrops now is to just get points risk free without risking capital, and then um, full hold the airdrop tokens. Like just hold it, because I mean you put like 20K into an LP, low valuations. You're not making that. You're gonna like get like a 2 or 3K airdrop depending on how long the season was. So it's like so many of these tokens that are like decently big that are criming their token like so many of them are going up that you should take the chance to just farm these airdrops and then literally just full hold the bag, and you can actually you know get some asymmetric upsides while the market is really bad and there's not really much else to do. Yeah, so that's kind of my current situation. Everything else is just cash. Um, Basically just waiting for the market to get good again, waiting for Bitcoin to hit 81K, waiting for some other coin to start trending. I'm looking at Chip specifically. I mean, shit's obviously just getting squeezed really hard. The funding is like negative 1500 APY right now. So it's like I'm definitely gonna stay away from this for now, but I'm definitely not gonna try to short the top, but like if we get like a breakdown, an actual break of structure, and then a retest, I'll short. Um, or if we get like if we start getting crazy candles and the funding turns positive, I'll actually start like just like shorting. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Maybe if I think that there's like a good long somewhere in here, I'll take that just because the funding is so insane that like I'll make extra money just from the funding alone. Um, yeah. So that's kind of all I'm paying attention to, and of course there's a few stocks that I'm paying attention to, but mainly just the ones that I'm in, of course. Uh, yeah, and so yeah. I don't know what else. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be posting some videos. I'll probably post a video next of like what you should be doing right now, which is basically what I'm doing. You know, just learning and not taking a ton of risk. Oh, I also bought options of this. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I think I did. But not taking a bunch of risk. Um, you know, just getting in some asymmetric opportunities without risking money or just without risking a ton of money. Um, yeah, and yeah, maybe I'll make a video of like, what would I do if I was starting from nothing, but yeah, I mean, that's not gonna really be that long of a video, so yeah. If I was starting from nothing right now, I would be not in the market and just simply trying to save as much money as possible while learning about crypto and stocks in the market, but not actually putting money into anything risky. Like maybe trade meme coins if you're a super patient person, but you're trading against people that have been trading for like a year already. You know, there's a really, really steep learning curve. The only thing that I'd be focused on is like the price of Bitcoin, right? Like just save up money in like your job right now and then learn about things, learn how to trade, learn about memes, and then learn about DeFi, and maybe you end up getting good at something and you can start to put capital, or you're just working the job until the markets get really good again while watching Bitcoin, like anything under like 55,000, I think it was, you could just, you know, start buying spot Bitcoin just to have extra money for when things get good. But yeah, that would be basically it. Um, yeah, so that's it. Only other thing that I'm doing right now is making a. Bro, are you serious? Making a bot or a market making bot on Boros just because the yield is so high. If you simply just have limit orders open in a certain range, the yield on it is very high, and you can make like you can actually make like $50 to $60 a day off like 2K. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Maybe because it's a new market or something. Uh, it gives you so much. It's literally 1,000% APY on how much you have in your limit order. So I guess if you're interested in that, you know, I'll make a separate video on that and the bot that I'm making and whatnot because yeah, it's pretty cool. So basically, just trying to find ways to make money like that. And anyway, I'll you know upload some more videos or updates on things that I'm doing, trades that I'm making, and yeah.